My favorite musical? I don't have one. I mean, as like box office, yeah, but I don't. So it's not a. They don't really do musicals. First of all, secondly, I am not like an actual like theater person. Like I basically like got that job because. Well, it was a place that was close by, and I was like, I was looking for, like, some kind of work, right, as you do, right out of college, right, because I couldn't do a internship, right, like, I didn't want to hassle my parents, and there were complications with me doing an internship through the school, through the college that I went to. So once I was done with college, after like, give or take a 6-month break, because I didn't start actively looking until about 6 months later after I graduated because I wanted a break, right? I then finally decided to start seriously looking for something, and I saw they had internships or whatever, right? So, I applied to do an internship with them, and then they accepted me, but what I was to do as an intern there was basically just general, you know, office stuff, right? Like, some paper stuff, some stuff on the computer. It was like, there was like some minor communication stuff which I got my degree in, that I did, like, some minor media relations things or whatever, and like, then eventually, one of the managers there decided to try and train me to do the box office for them. And the only reason why I knew of them was because in college, I took a course that was for like, some kind of like news media course. I can't remember what. And the dude there, the professor there, had us do like some like reviews of stuff, and so I went with you had to go see 2 live performances, 2 like plays, okay, as part of that course, on top of like seeing a movie, I think it was, and there was something else, I can't remember what. Anyway, so I ended up seeing one of the performances was at this theater that I went to do this like homework review thing of the play. And so that's how I found out about this place. But anyway, flash forward back to what I was talking about. So I did the internship, and while I was doing the internship, which they were gracious enough to keep me on as an intern for way longer than they would keep anyone generally. Like, they kept me on as an intern for a year, which is, like, for them was not normal. Like, typically, from what they indicated to me was I was supposed to have stopped being an intern, like, at 6 months, or even at 3 to 6 months, basically, right? But they were nice enough to keep me on doing that stuff during the day, because I was being trained on the box office stuff. I don't know. So I ended up being trained on the box office stuff, and then the manager, the person that was the box office manager at the time, decided to let me do some of the performance weekends or whatever, and I'd get paid for it or whatever, right? And so then I was doing that, and I was only doing some days, not all the days. And there were a few times where I saw, like, I went and decided to stay and see one of the plays for free, but when around like 2018, because this would have been like, I would have been doing the box office, being split with the manager at the time for about a year and a half, or about, no, sorry, not a year. It would be about two and a half years when he was still there. And so, it ends up being that around in October of 2018, I believe it was October 2018, maybe it was 2017. I feel like it was 2018. Actually, no, I guess it was 2017, because it was around the same time as Mario Odyssey was coming out and stuff like that. Yeah, I think it was 2017. But, so it was like a 2-year, yeah, that was 2.5 years later from when I started the internship with them, I guess. Or just 2 years later. Yeah, I guess it was just 2 years later. Anyway, he ends up getting essentially fired, let go of, or he ends up quitting. It's complicated, but they were essentially trying to downsize his role, and he wasn't having it, so he quit. He was done. There were disagreements with the board, with him and the board, and he ended up bowing out, basically. He was like, I'm done, you know? So it was from that point on that I took over as the evening box office person for all those shows from about 2017 until was it 23? Was 23 the last full season I did? Yes. Yes, I think so. Think so? Yes. Yes. So, during all that time, because I was doing the night performances as the box office person, I did not want to stay after working for like 3 hours or so to see a performance. I did not want to. I had seen enough of what they performed, and they do great stuff over there. I have nothing against what they do, but also, like, a lot of the type of plays they have been doing over the years, not very strongly appealing to me to see. I support them. Like, I'm sure they're all great. I'm sure all the actors and actresses are great. I'm sure it's all very well produced and everything. I know it is, and whatnot, but when the content doesn't appeal to me, and I'd rather go and chill at home the rest of the night, I'd rather do the latter than go and sit my butt down for another, like, 90 minutes to maybe even 2 hours, depending on the length. So I ended up not seeing very, very many plays at a certain point. I just stopped because I was like, these are great, they're good, it's just I'm not, like, passionate about theater, right? Like, a lot of the people are over there, right? But no, they do not do musicals. They do not do musicals. Performance theater, like, plays are more than musicals. So, there's a wide array of things, but, the only, like, musical stuff they ever do is the holiday shows at that theater. And, they really love choosing some, Peter Pan adjacent plays for the holiday shows. It is bizarre. Like, they've ran at least, like, 4 or 5 different versions of, like, the Peter Pan and Wendy, storyline. Like, it's ridiculous. It never fails. Like, they did one of it last year. There was one year where they did literally the same one 2 years in a row. And then there was another one before the one last year, but it was not in 23, but it was in 22, I believe. So, yeah. No. I don't have a favorite musical. I don't. That is a long-winded explanation of what the job was that I was doing, and how much theater I actually saw and was interested in seeing. Oh my gosh, really, Hops? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the artistic director at this theater just really loves the Peter Pan and Wendy story enough as, like, that, you know. It's also partly because, like, the first time they did that, they sold tickets like crazy, and so that was what pushed them to do an encore performance the next year of the same show. But the encore did not do well at all. People did not want to see it again, basically. And they were banking on people wanting to see it again. And it did not do the same numbers. So, yeah. Morning, Blaze. Morning, Hops. Hello. So, yeah, it's good to see ya. Let's see, what do I got here? I got this, I've got Balloon, Vinny, 3 and 6 again? Really? How did that happen? And, Candy. So, yeah, yeah, so I just did box office stuff over there, and that's what I was doing on Saturdays this past year. I don't know if I'm gonna continue to do that for them the next year, like this next year. I don't know. It's guaranteed money is the thing, but man, I feel like I really got shafted 2 years ago. So I don't know, dude. I don't know, man. I don't want to ruin, like, I don't want to, like, remove myself from any amount of, like, money. And I also don't want to burn bridges by saying I'm not interested this year, but because I know if I do that, I don't know if I'm going to have something else to supplant that. Because I do need the money to be able to pay for my car that I'm leasing. So, and of course various other things that I end up having to pay per month, but, yeah. I don't know. So. Trying not to think about that stuff right now. Trying to just enjoy the summer while I'm here and not at my mom's. And God, dude. Very fortunate that at least I also do get some money from the stream. That does help. I also need to mention that does help. It does help me per month. It does. It does make things somewhat manageable. Somewhat. I mean, obviously not a livable wage, but you know. Yeah. So again, I don't know what I would be looking for. I don't know what I would be looking for if I seriously started considered looking again. I don't know. I'm so busy with so many other things right now that I can't even think about that right now. Like, I can't. It's crazy. Because I do these double streams, and then I'm, like, doing all this other stuff, like, in my off-stream time, when I should be, when there's other things I could be doing. It's just it's not like it's things that I don't enjoy doing. It's just, man, where does the time go? You know? I wrap up stream at about 4 today, and then, like, I'm looking at the clock at, like, after I just ate dinner, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's already 6 o'clock. What? What? So, ugh. Alright, let's start playing. Do that. Plus, there's the fact that I was up a little bit longer last night. After doing all that carton. Let's see. Oh, that's a key. Okay. Alright, what's my helm, just in case we do have to do it today? Tiny and Crusher. Okay. It really can. It really can. Like, I felt like after I moved, I thought for sure that it'll all be comfy, cozy. Nope. Nope. I mean, it was comfy, cozy for like 2 weeks in May, but in the last like week or so, I've just been like all over the place on things that I need to be doing. I've gotta run an errand probably on Wednesday in order to, because apparently the Swiffer mop that my brother left behind for me to clean with does not have any more of the liquid stuff or whatever for the pads. I apparently now have to go and make a trip on like probably Wednesday to go get that, because I don't think he doesn't have any around the house, so I have to go and make a special trip for that, annoyingly, and probably get a couple of other things while I'm out that day. So like it's things like that, right? It's things like that too. It's like unplanned errands, right? Morning, Ringtail. Oh, lovely. A GB. Story of your weekend? Oh, gosh. Okay. Oh, right, I have shock. Oh my gosh, dude, I'm stupid. Donkey can be bought by Chunky and Boomy Galley. Okay. EK by Camera. I totally forgot that I ended up starting with both Fairy Camera and Shockwave. Really, Blaze? Yeah, I mean, I also kind of get like that. Sometimes I was like, hey, what else do I need to do? Like, it's not stress-inducing, it's just like, okay, I know there was something I needed to do, but what was it? Morning, Mukomo. Okay, yeah, here we go. Here's something. More calendar stuff. You good for back to it? Yeah. Oh, now, for some reason, sub badges are not showing up for me. Nice, Twitch chat. Born in Darth! Some sub badges, anyway. It's very weird. I guess we'll get this because we don't know about Cranky. Please give me a GB over here, I swear. Okay, thank you. I'll have to lose it if I didn't get a GB there. Bum-ba-dum. Oh, nice lighthouse spawn. Yep. Got something here. Oh, wow! That's kind of funny. The move you need to turn this on in the same room. Nice. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, there's Kevin. The rainbow coin. See if the Kasplat is here. Yep. There he is. Another wow. This seed really wants you to buy stuff. Holy. All these coins. Well, that's 4 Kasplats. Yeah, seriously. Oh. I see. Okay. Galleon. Candy Galleon DK. Actually, no, it's Galleon Candy. That. It might be the Isles Dirt, man. Oh, why? Why would you do this to me, game? Oh. It's not! Yay! Instead, it's gonna be Chunky's medal. Because, yeah, this is now fully in logic to do this medal. Bum-bum-bum. Question is, am I gonna have to do Isles Chunky medal? Because I know the pineapple cage was just a GB. And there were two bunches behind the cage. Oh my gosh. Morning, Sodium. Oh. Am I dumb? I think I'm dumb, chat. It was be found by Chunky. Oops. Okay. Is there no Splat? Okay. I am Dingus. It didn't matter though because I knew I had to do that check anyway. Yeah, that's right. Early donk. Toddler seed. I'm gonna refresh chat. See if that fixes the Oh, whoops. See if that fixes the sub badges. Yeah, it does. There we go. Freaking Twitch, dude. Oh, key 1 for $1. There we go. Key 1 for $1. All right. Let's leave. Hello, Mizu. Oh. I can peek this guy. How are you doing? Oh, that's a potion too. Oh, wow. Okay, I'll remember. Never mind, he didn't have 2 bunches there. Mad Jack, he's in Banjo-Tooie tonight. Yeah, good thing it can't be. Would be silly though. Oh, okay. Morning, Yellow Pikachu. Where's the cow, though? Well... Oh, it's a pearl. Grab it. Pearl! Mizu's pearl! Okay, there's key 4. Nice! Nice job! Okay. Truly the classic. Oh wait, I gotta check for that Kasplat over here. It'd be funny if the Kasplat was here and then he had a slam. It'd be really funny. That'd be a really funny Plando, actually. You Plando that Kasplat to be there, and then you put a slam on the Kasplat just to be funny. There's Feather. These are helm lobbies. Fish. Yeah, I don't. I don't do that. Not enough. Yo, Monofoggers, thank you for the 100 bits. Appreciate it. How's it going? Thanks to the good luck, I am doing pretty well. Feeling pretty good tonight. A touch tired, because I was up much later last night than I expected to be. Get some of that rocket barrel action, I see. That's why I'm donking instead of playing like cart or combo. But also I felt like doing some donk anyway, so works out. Oh, where is Cranky? Frankie is in factory. Fungi, chunky. Yeah. Let me mark my rocket barrel. Alright. Gotta stick till 1:30. Dang. Dang, that is some sleep. Holy. From mile to 7. Oh, that's key 7. Okay. I know which one that is. That's referring to. That's behind Simeon Spring. Oh! Well, there's Funky. Interesting. For a show and got back at like 4 a.m. Oh! Oh my gosh, Bison! For a fairy, I'll do it just in case because I don't know. I've had fairies in some particularly bad spots lately. Yeah, the one is because of the one banana I did not get in Thornvine. I'll have to go back for that or something, I think. Or I could just get one of the cannon bananas in the mushroom. That's key. Okay. Here's key 2 done. Okay. I just need to finish Chunky's medal before I leave. There we go. Alright. Got 2 levels to check now. Oh! This is Helm. How much? 45! It's probably dead. No, not yet. Not yet, Hops. He's not been to my stream yet, so... Oh, I didn't see those bananas there. Rip. And yeah, I haven't told him about it. I want it to be funny. I want it to be a surprise. I want the content. I'll treat a Dillo too. Was he here yesterday? I don't think so. Oh wait, Cases and Home Lobbies is foolish, but this could be a GB, so I kind of want it. Yeah, there was no donk yesterday. Yeah, we did. It was a pretty decent turnout. We had like, I think we had like 8 people at one point. Oh, it was good. Like I said, I'll be trying to alternate. So, I know most of the time when that happens, if it's a weeknight, it's a little bit harder for people to join, but you know. It's hard to like specifically coordinate that to where people, so we can get a lot more people to play, you know? And also, not everybody has a Switch too, so. Oh, really, Mukomo? That's funny. I had no idea. Yo, dinosaur nuggies, how's it going? Thanks, game. They sure are. I'm starting to wonder if, like, a lot of it is to do with just a lot of metals just being required in this seed. Very possible. I must be. I gotta get this guy over here. Okay. Probably easier to just do that at this point. Not to mention, I barely have, like, any hints I can get in these levels. Now that I think about it. Like, Galleon, I need diving to get hints. Forest, I need some more guns to get more hints. And caves, I need punch. So, I'm kind of starved for direction right now. Okay, there we go. There's something. Sheesh. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be the next hint. For sure. It definitely is. Just picking these. Okay. Factory CD source. Okay, an actual useful hint. Thank you. Alright. Well, that's all I get there. Alright, so let's go get this potion now. Whoops. Primate Punch. Now that's a pretty good move. Alright, well let's go see what level 4 is. Castle. Okay. Tiny Temple is foolish. Bum, bum, bum. It's 11? Are you kidding? Okay, well now I can go in. Aha! Take that! Oh, the tree. Ooh, hold up. this out of logic here. Oh, it's just a GB though. Rip. Gosh, it's so fast. I tried to anticipate it. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's just in the wrong spot at the end there. Okay, there. Seriously. All right. We gotta check down here first. Okay, no splat. I'm waiting for something that to be added to that rando before I go back to it. I do not hate Vinda. Yeah, there's supposed to be another new thing coming because they added Dungeon ER. They are going to be adding the Hyrule Castle, like, boss key requirements. So that would pair really well with Dungeon ER, but I'm waiting for that before I would play with Dungeon Entrance Rando. Yeah, because basically I think what the idea is, they're going to just, with that, when you turn on Hyrule Castle boss key requirements, they're just gonna make Hyrule Castle boss key vanilla, but the chest will only spawn when you've met the requirements that you've set. Oh, the bean. Oh, well, we gotta buy the bean, chat. Will this be a bean seed? Yeah, price, especially in this sound font, sounds so good. I'll treat a Mad Jack! Dude, the streak continues! The streak continues! Someone call Mizu! I did not! Did not plan to! Yep. Oh yeah, what is it, Dino Nuggies? What would Wath hints say? You would probably get let's see, with every item, you wouldn't get any Waths. You just get, junk hints. Because it wouldn't be able to fill it with any hints. Whose balloon is that? Tiny's. Okay. And by junk hints, it'd be like joke hints. The randos do a good job of having that kind of system in place. So that way, nothing bad goes wrong. So there wouldn't be any way of the heroes, and you might not even... Yeah, there just wouldn't be any way of the heroes. Lighthouse to key 5. Yeah, you'd still get some foolishes, you'd still get some, like, of the always and sometimes hints, because there would still be junk in the pool, but... A donkey. You just wouldn't have... Oh my god, that's another cop. You just wouldn't have, Way of the Heroes at all. They'd be replaced by the joke hints. You'd get Gorilla Grab in, Lighthouse area. Nope. Alright, well, let's go peek this, I guess. Let's go see what this is. Wow, the coins almost lined up with what was actually like the puzzle. Every item except boss keys are all on Great Fairy Rewards, all fairies shuffled across all checks. Wow! Okay! Well, grab is just a key 5. Wow! This is a weird scene, man! What did I roll, dude? All these, like, single paths? The only problem is you'd only be able to do that in MMR right now because you currently can't plando boss keys. I guess if you wanted to do something like that, you could just use boss souls, though. You just put the boss souls on the fairy fountains. But then you'd also have to ensure that... You'd only be able to put 4 of them on there, too. Well, I guess if you included the OOT fairy fountains, sure, it would work. But then those would be behind ZL. Oh. Wow. Oh my goodness. Actually, I think it's faster for me to not exit level, so I have to go all the way around. Ink? Mini games would probably be more doable, but the problem with that is you just wind up with probably mostly Way of the Heroes that would hint the mini games, and then I guess, you know what? I guess this makes sense to fall here to get points. Yeah. Mostly Way of the Heroes to get, like, the bow and, like, bomb bag and stuff. If even that, you might not even get a path for a bomb bag if you have bomb shoe bags on. The way to do it would be to turn minimal on, so there's only one copy of those items. Oh, that's a potion. And that's another potion. And that's a kasplat. And I need a gun. I can just switch to Chunky. It's gonna be bad. I don't even know how possible that is with Chunky, but let's see what this is first. Alright, well, this is out of logic if I manage to do it. It's the 45-second one, so it might be fine. It's really just that first wave you have to be good at. And then I think it's doable with Chunky for this. The 60-second one, I don't think you can do it with Chunky very well. Yeah, that would be a funny idea. Oh, that's a slam! Okay. Oh boy. And that's climbing! Oh my gosh. Ow. Sure this isn't a plateau? It is not! Slam and climbing. Very funny they were in the same area. That's gonna be fun to see that path hint, which one it's referring to. So I know that Peanuts locks one slam. That might not even be our logical first slam, but... Dude, this rocket barrel is going insane.
Welcome to bonus stage.
It's the 70. Go, go, go! Whoops.
Welcome to bonus stage.
No, he turned. I thought I could make that. Okay. Never mind.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Time to wait. Jeez.
Well done!
Of course. Jape CBs to Kongs. These are very, very simple paths. I could not stress this enough. Actually, I can't even do this. I don't have an instrument. Never mind. Don't even bother. Like, I don't have Gone, so I don't even know if I could do the check anyway. Just move forward here. I guess I didn't have his metal, but eh. Okay. Oh my god, if he knocked me off, I would have been so upset. Oh! Okay. Alright, I think that does it for here. Yeah, that basically does it for here right now. Alright. We gotta go check these 2 levels now. One of them's gonna be Japes. It's gonna be very expensive, I bet you. Okay, here's Japes. 21! Yep. Okay, an Aztec. Did he get tiny? Alright. Well then, yeah, that means Aztec is level 6. And then level 8 would then have to be Factory. Yep. Because she locks level 8. Oh. Dude. 1 off again? I have no blueprints. Are you kidding? Main caves to 7 and Kongs. Diving? I feel like that fits. I guess I'm just gonna go... I'm gonna get this last GB. I guess I'll just go to Galleon. And just... Because Punch was diving locked, so... Let's just do the Caverns. Yeah, that's 100% the diving hint. Like, it has to be. Because we know that Crusha is in Galleon, and so that's the Kong's part of that. So I might just find Simeon Spring over here. There we go. That'll get me into Aztec. Morning, Haven. Thank you for the good luck. How you doing? Okay. What is this? Green potion. Tiny hunting on Roblox? Oh, I see. Well, good luck on that. Gorilla gone. Huh. I'm just gonna go check the chunky lunch check there in caves because I want to know if Gorilla Gone is. I know there's also the castle chunky shed, but this is faster to get to. And then I'm just gonna go to Aztec. Nope. Okay. Go to Aztec. So is this a push to actually add a Revan button to the... No, it's not. It's not Soleil. No. It'd be funny, but it's not. Yep, okay, so Tiny is behind Diddy's guitar. So then... Diving locks guitar? And Jabe CBs are the Kongs? Oh, so it might just be... That might just be guitar then. and then spring is just somewhere behind diving. I guess. Pretty wide net. Kind of need that to be reduced a bit more. Galleon Tiny Metal's Way of the Horde. Okay, that's probably Crusha then. Yep, Punch is Way of the Horde, so... maybe I should go to the castle shed then. Ah! It did lock Gorilla Gone. Okay. I don't want to spend too long here in Aztec. I'm just gonna get the warps. And then I'm just going to... There's just not that many, like, Gorilla Gone checks. So... I guess I'll just push the castle thing, and that'll tell me whether or not it's actually gone. Because at that point, the only gone check left is... his cabin in caves. I mean, I need to find Triangle for that. But that's also assuming that it's not just Punch for Factory. Right? I'm just gonna do this. Yeah, okay, there was a bat in here, so I needed to make it... I needed to get Gorilla Gone. Nope. Okay. So then it's just punch locked then, I guess. Alright, let's go to Japes. So it won't be the ship, the Drunky Chunky. Because grab is just a key 5, which we already have. It could be Factory Lobby. It can't be Caves Lobby. I guess it could be if there's like any Kasplats in caves that are punch locked, I suppose. Yeah, maybe I should have done those when I was there, but I gotta get this metal. This is probably just guitar. The goal of this seed seems to be just get Crusha to get to be able to get Owl Tree. to get both barrels and PTT. And then also to find Spring, or just get barrels just to get Key 7 out of Logic anyway. That's not worth it. We can't get Chunky's medal right now anyway, so I'm not gonna waste my time on that. This has a significantly reduced amount of paths and waths and stuff because we don't have Helm that we need to do, at least to my knowledge. And we started with Grape, so Owl Tree has like one less item requirement. Key 7 is just behind Spring, so... And our bosses are Armadillo 2 and Magjack so far. Oh! Ooh, it's a slam on Diddy's medal. Well, that would be the logical slam at the moment. My mouse has been drifting. Okay. I didn't get a 5 bunch with Donkey. There's guitar. Okay. So now I just go back to Aztec, get Tiny. Yeah, definite crisis averted there. Okay, so yeah, that's guitar. Oh! So it's not. It's bad. not Tiny Temple. No, I guess I gotta get Diddy's medal then. Wonder if that means it's like you get Tiny here to go do Tiny's medal and Japes, and that gets you what you need to get Lanky in Galleon? Very weird. I don't know about that one. Well, we'll now just... Okay. Weird. I'm gonna do this out of logic. See, how long is this gonna take?
Welcome to bonus stage.
Okay, it's the normal one. Yeah, this is fine. This is worth a GB. Because, like, if I'm gonna go... Gosh, this is bad. If I'm gonna go to... if I'm gonna try to get Tiny here and then go to level 8, then I need to have enough GBs for that, so... Okay. What does he have right now? He has 25. Yeah, I need to grab this oh, I should just grab the 5 bunch over here. And then I can ignore the vulture race right now. I mean, I suppose that doesn't completely disqualify a guitar. Right. Oh, man, that's a potion. But, oh yeah, we know barrel throwing is just a Dillo 2, though. Or something is just a Dillo 2 anyway, and then barrels is like nothing, so... Yeah, I know that. I know that's key 7. I looked at it, Wrinkly. Rainbow coin. We sure do. Alright, not Diddy's medal. Got a potion in here. Trombone. Okay, what does that leave for Diddy? That leaves... the vulture race. So I guess I gotta do it. Vulture race, and then, his 5-door temple. I suppose if we're thinking about that slam being hit into Kongs... Nope. Okay, so she is... Let's see. We don't have enough for the boss. She could be on the boss. I guess. I don't know how much the boss was. That's the problem. It is 173. Yeah, there's no universe in which I can get that right now. Okay, so we're not getting tiny right now. So that means I have to push... I gotta push caves again? I mean, there's also... Yeah, I guess I gotta push caves and do the rest of those... cracked walls. And then I guess also investigate anything with guitar. Which at this point is... I mean, you could maybe go to Helm guitar. Weird, but you could do it. No Kasplat in here. Okay, that's new info we didn't know before. Yeah, Soleil, I think so too. Ow. Okay, storage and arcade. Okay, that's what that was. Okay, we got spring. However, spring only gets me key 7, which... I mean, to my knowledge, it does. I guess I could try going to the treasure room and see if that is relevant. Because it's monkey port to get up to level 8, so I need tiny. It could be, we could have to go to Diddy Dark Rafters, maybe. There's key 7. We're at like 30 GBs now. Let's think. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just try going to Galleon and doing... Design Mueller? No, this is N64. I always play on my N64. Yeah, not. I wasn't expecting him to raid. Yeah, let's go for, I guess Diddy 5-door ship is not completely out of the question. And Diddy's metal is also not out of the question. Like, if diving is to Kong's, by extension, I mean, I know that that means that... Yeah... Ah! Ah! Okay. That was my answer. Okay. I was like, spring has got to be tied to this. It was either going to be treasure room or Diddy's upper cabin. Alright, so it is guitar. Cool. So it's just that I had the wrong read on which Diddy check in Aztec it was. Right, well those slots, that's the hard minigame, Soleil, and the hard minigame is not in the Season 4 settings, so... You kind of need to pause buffer that minigame, unless I guess you're a god on emulator. Like, unless you just know the timing really well, I guess. Yeah, basically. I mean, unless I'm not sure if Kevin has the hard minigames active. I will never get used to the placement of this barrel. And this is Peanuts, which lets you get the Slam and Castle as well. Oh no, it's Chippy Charge. Oh, that also works. Never mind. That also works. To get Tiny. Alright, so you go get Tiny. Oh, alright, Dr. Hops. Thanks for watching. You have a good night. Sleep. Yeah, the pathing on this is a little silly. All these, like, single paths. But it's because the seed is actually technically really simple. It's just... because of that Kasplat location in caves, because I didn't push the rest of my punch stuff in caves, I whiffed Simeon Spring. Oh no! Oh, I saved it. Let's go. Okay, now I gotta go get Tiny's Metal and Galleon. Super fun. In order to get Crusha, and then I gotta go to Owl Tree to get both PTT and barrels. And the one problem with that is I don't have sprint, and I don't have saxophone. So, I don't know if there's gonna be like 1 or 2 Kasplats in Owl Tree that make that easy to get. There's also Cave's Tiny Metal I gotta go get, so I guess I should try to do that first after this. Because that might be one of the items I need for Owl Tree. Okay. Go back to caves again. Tinker Metal was relatively easy to get. There looked like there were a lot of tiny bananas just sitting out. And just in case, pick those up. I believe there were some in the cracked wall area for her. Over here. Oh no, they were Crushas. Well, we'll grab them anyway. Let's think. Where were tiny bananas? Here's some. There's more. I think it's gonna be Igloo area for the rest. I think. You know, those were Diddy bananas over there. Crusha bananas. Well, there are tiny bananas in the water. Some in here. Oh! Wow. That sucks. Can't remember if there was a balloon in here for her. I'll scope it out again. Nope. Okay, there's stuff in the water I can get. So get those. I suppose. There's gotta be 5 somewhere. Or a balloon. I just didn't notice. Probably. There's probably a balloon over here. Oh, these 5 I didn't notice. Oh, peanuts for 2 slams. Oh, really, dude? Also, my mouse is dead again. Fantastic. Okay. Got it plugged back in. Alright, so I think we know why that's Way of the Horde. That's because of the slam. Alright, let's just go to, Forest now. Let me grab this. And this. Let's go to Forest. Yeah, it's level 2. God, this fairy is, like, not worth it now. Okay. Alright. Gotta go to Altree. See what we actually— oh my god! I got annihilated there! Oh my god! Absolutely denied, dude. I did for— I have like 4 playlists, Haven. So this is my Diddy Kong Racing one. Other ones? Those would be the one I used forever. That was that has the G's of Time in the Gerudo Fortress, G's of Time in Aztec. There's PTT. And then I have a Sonic one, and then I have my Snowboard Kids one, and then this one. Hello, Danielle! Oh, coconut. Ooh. That might be the path. The barrels. It looks like it must be. Oh, that would make sense, right? Because we have storage and arcade to Dillo too. That's right. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so we got PTT. So Mad-Jack is done. And then this is Coconut. So now we just need to find key 8. Yeah, it is perfectly normal. You know, I should get the one coconut cage too, actually. And I should probably also get the fairy, because I don't know how expensive factories get into. Helm is 45, but factory could also be 45. How's the baby seed? What the heck? This is not a baby seed. It has magic. It can't be a baby seed. How's it anyway? I'm close to go mode. I just need to get barrel throwing and then barrel throwing and key 8. I have no idea where key 8 is right now. I was trying to get some GBs in case factory was like 41 or something stupid like that. But I guess now we're just gonna go there. He has 2. I could have dumped, I guess, but... $35. Okay, we're good on that. Cabins to Dillo 2. Peanuts? Oh, because of slams, maybe? Oh, no. That would be weird, though, because we have coconut hinted. Unless that's just barrels and we are getting the, like, instrument here to be able to do, or the move here to be able to do that? Possible. I'm gonna just go to, oh wait, I don't need to go all the way around. I have PTT. Ow. Yeah, I got the 2 potions game. Thanks. Okay. It's not this. Well, it won't be this either. Yeah, I guess I'll just... I mean, I don't know about Helm at this point, so... I'm really looking for another slam. Coconut locks that slam? Wait, I have all the guns. I just realized that. Do we have a check of Legend Seed? Oh. Is this saxophone? Uh-oh. This could be bad. Yeah, this is sax. Uh-oh. Are we looking for oranges? Oh, God. Alright, well, I've gotta go... I've gotta route the rest of this level, then, for the hints. Oh, wait a minute! Oh, coconut might be bait, then. Oh, yeah, no. I go back to forest, then, and do anthill. Yeah. Coconut might have been bait. The only downside to that is that I don't have any clue about where key 8 is. Like, zero. Zero clue. So, in factory would be like the best place to get those the possibility of finding a path to key 8 hint or something. Considering diving's not to 8. Galleon's not gonna have it. Nope. Uh-oh. So coconut is required for something. Okay. So that's Donkey 5-door temple, and Japes. So I'm gonna go to Japes first. Donkey 5-door temple, Japes, Castle Donkey Tree. If the fairy is... No, but then diving would be hinted towards that. Oh, we have the... Oh, no, the caves through Helm lobbies are foolish, so it's not that. Alright, well, I guess I'll grab this hint down here. I'm back here now. Main aisle to 8. Oh, boy. Okay. Is that just gonna be the dirt at the back? Like, really? Oh my god, 3? Well, there's only one more. Oh, Lord, dude. Well, it's not here. We got 2 of them here. It was guitar and the slam. Triangle. Well, that wouldn't make sense with coconut, I don't think. That's the boss. Alright, let's just go to Hive to be able to check the hint door. Castle surroundings to Dillo 2. Climbing? Let's think about that. Does that mean... Oh yeah, because saxophone was there. Yeah. 'Cause saxophone was in storage and arcade. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright. Okay. I understand. So... Okay, so... Coconut. Okay, Donkey 5-door. And then after that, it's checking... I guess it's checking Check of Legends? I'm not really sure what other coconut checks there are. Because, like... I mean, it's just the tree and castle, but we already have that. That's done, because Surroundings had 2 potions, and it was Slam and... Slam and, Slam and, climbing. Evening, Andy. Oh, wait, wrong way. Whoops. Oh, an extra check here. Nope. Nope. Boy, this is weird. Okay. How does... Okay, so then I gotta go check... Oh! Wait, how many Kasplats are there? There's 1 more Kasplat, potentially. Okay, we gotta check the stone door. Kasplat. Gotta check for that. This coconut check always, like, escapes me. Mainly because of Kasplat location shuffle. You just forget about it very frequently. And PTT would be a logical way of getting it. How many? It's like, I think it's like a little over 100. Nope. Okay, so it's not this. Alright. Well, let's go do Check of Legends then. Just go do them. Alright. Oh wait, but Punch was just a 7 in Kongs. So it wouldn't be able to be this one. Never mind. The thing that would be stupid is if it's like, if it is the castle tree, but then that means you need to find Sniper. It wouldn't make sense, because it can't be, because Surroundings is already hinted. Like, the 3 potions in Surroundings. Let's do this, because we know that climbing is path. Okay. You know what? Screw it. Just do the thing anyway. We know that all the guns were basically required in this seed already. So... Nope. Okay, I don't understand that owl tree hint then. What other coconut check is there? It's not the... No, it can't be that. The heck? What the heck, dude? Because, like, it can't be Owl Race. Because Guitar was just a Kongs. Oh! Oh, what if I'm looking for bongos? Oh, that makes so much sense. Okay, I'm just gonna go to Helm. I'm just gonna go to Helm. I'm going to Helm. I'm gonna get the bongos hint. I'm just gonna get the bongos hint. Because now I have... Yeah, I just need to go get the bongos hint. I should have realized this. Lumi Galleon with Crusha. Okay. Wait a minute. That means it's diving locked, though. Well, it doesn't have to be. It could be his metal. And that would still work. Oh, but then... Yeah, no, but then you'd need another piece. What other piece would you need with saxophone, though? That's the problem with this, is that it might not, but there aren't any other coconut gun checks. Like, the only other coconut gun check is the cabins. I mean, I guess if I see bongos down here, then it's not diving. Fairly confident that you could get his medal without diving. Yeah, you can. So it's not dead because of the diving hint. Like, if it's on his medal. If it's on his medal, bongos is valid. Uh-oh. That's bongos. That can't be it. Not with the diving path that we have. Nope. Alright. Hit me up. Okay, Slam 3 is in caves. So... Actually, I guess if it's Slam related, it might be possible. Maybe I shouldn't ignore it, and I should just grab it. Because I did have a weird interaction lately with the Slam stuff. Alright. We're gonna just grab it. And I'm gonna go see if that's it or not. If that's not it, I guess I'll do Tiny Igloo, because I don't know about the saxophone, really. Like, saxophone could lock oranges, but it'd be weird. I probably should just be clearing the back half of Factory instead of trying to solve this without doing that climb. But I'm trying to solve this without doing that climb. So... okay, let's see. We're gonna check this cabin as well, because it makes sense. Peanuts could be the thing that's being hinted to that whole thing. The Dillo 2, I guess. And then that like locks orange throwing, I guess. And okay. I guess I'm gonna be also checking Chunky's cabin. I don't even know what else you would, like, need saxophone with to get Dillo 2 done. Like, to get that path finished. Like, what would be left? The slams. It's gotta be talking about the slams. Okay. I'm gonna just check Chunky cabin. And then I go back to Factory. And the only check left in Storage and Arcade is Dark Room. Okay. And if that, like, or it could be, oh, the Hive. That's why saxophone would be to Dillo 2. Because you can't get orange throwing. All right, we're pushing that first. And Coconut is Path because it locks that slam. This only gets this way, Blaze, because of me shuffling all the slams. If you start with the slam, you don't have this weirdness with the pathing like this. It's pathing like this because of there being 3 slams, and even though you need all 3 slams for this check, diving, like, technically speaking, that slam in cabins can be your first. And that's why it's not, that's why the diving path is not being hinted to Dillo too. And you need saxophone, logically, or orange throwing to kill all these enemies. Because they're heavy. They're heavyweights. Since Tag Anywhere is not considered for logic, it has to be either saxophone or orange throwing. Because you can't kill all the heavy enemies in these rooms with just, like, shockwave or whatever. Okay, nope, it's not this. Okay. That's bad. Alright. We'll go to... maybe saxophone is bait, then, somehow. Alright, let's go to Dark Room. No. Not in the base rando here. In the Archipelago version, yes. But in the normal rando, no. Tag Anywhere is not logical, so you have to think about stuff like that. Alright. Well, if this doesn't yield anything, or if any of the slam switches here in Factory yield nothing, I'm gonna be routing the hints. So... the only thing I could otherwise guess is that it's actually Tiny's cabin, even though Donkey's freaking... oh, no, it's not gonna be that. Even though Tiny's... and it can't be Diddy's, so... okay, well, that's Hunky, because we already have Triangle. So that is no good. That's dead. What? That was a crazy interaction. This will let me just full clear storage and arcade, though. So I can confirm it is talking about saxophone. Aha! Baby? Yes! Oh, I'm so good. Oh my gosh, I'm so good. Okay. Checking the dirt. I'm trying to think, what other main aisle checks would there be for key 8? Otherwise, I shouldn't have left Factory, and I should have kept going. Ooh. Baboon Blast! Oh, Baboon Blast! Oh my god. Dude, why? I gotta use Baboon Blast to find key 8. Get out of here, dude. Oh my lord, this seed sucks at the end here. Oh my lord. Okay, so it at least, I guess in this case, it's It's not the tree, and it's not Llama Temple. God, that logic was so dumb. How'd the coconut thing get resolved? So, we had to go into Donkey's cabin, which logically expects you to use the gun because you can't use an instrument in that room. And you need homing ammo for that as well. But we skipped homing ammo for that room. So, coconut is path because of needing to use it in that room to kill those enemies for the Slam 3. Or just, well, one of the slams, because again, you could get them in any order, theoretically, and that is how you get to Armadillo 2. Yeah. Again, another, like, tag anywhere kind of thing, but also because the room itself restricts instrument usage. Yeah, that's just the vanilla game. And if you removed that, then you technically would simplify a lot of logic then. Let's see, is it a race for the boss key? Nope. Okay, not that one. Alright, let's try... What's the next... I guess... Alright, I guess we'll try the K's Baboon Blast course. I'm only assuming that it's this. It pretty much has to be, unless we need to find vines to get key 8, which would be kind of ridiculous, and that would mean I'd have to go through factory to find another, like, path hint for vines. God, I hope not. Really hoping it's just a simple path to 8. There's the factory one I will have to go back for. That means another factory dip if it's not these other 2. Hey, there it is. Oh my gosh, what a seed, man. Oh, it's so simple. This seed is really simple. All these single paths. I mean, yes, technically, but the slam stuff was ridiculous. That made that so much harder. Rambi Arena, but I can't actually check it with Krusha. That's unfortunate. Oh well. Where's key 8? Not necessarily, Blaze. At least the keys are. You should see paths for every key. You should also see paths for your bosses, but if you have, like, any either-ors that are, like, tied to those paths, then, like for instance, like, any banana medals that... Oh! That's why I needed peanuts! Oh my god! Okay. That was not hinted. I just got the way of the horde peanuts. There must be a Diddy path in, like, factory or something. A Diddy phase path. We never saw the hint. No. It must have been in factory or, like... I'm trying to think of, like, where else I skipped. I mean, I skipped, like, 2 hints in Galleon. I believe. yeah, there was 2 hints I couldn't get. Well, one I couldn't get in Galleon, which is Vines Locked. And then there was the one by the music cactus that I skipped because I got diving way later when I went over there. But yeah, you basically should have a path for all your bosses. Like, at least I would say it depends on the length of the item chain, how many paths you get for a boss. And then you should have a path for every key. And then, if you have any either ors, like if you have a banana medal that is required, you're not gonna get that hinted directly as a half hint. You'd only ever get that hinted as a Way of the Horde. If it needs, like, and it randomly chooses, like, the Way of the Hordes, right? So you could still get, like, a random, like, low sphere Way of the Horde item, like, say, like, a rank stand, right? And you can also have it where paths and Way of the Hordes are hinting at the same item, right? So that can also happen. Like, it just kind of depends on the seed, but you should at minimum have a path for every key, like, and a path for every boss that you have. In this seed, there were some hint doors I just didn't check, so I did not know about Diddy Phase. But we ended up getting Peanuts anyway, because it was Way of the Horde hinted. Curious about exactly which hint door had the Diddy Phase hint, because it could be in Factory, it could be in, Galleon. Yeah, that seed did get wild about 65% of the way in. That last, like, 5% I just did with trying to figure out what the coconut path was. Ridiculous. And for that being a single path, like, Dillo 2 is ridiculous, too. But that doesn't mean any single slam didn't lock anything anything else. But I guess it did in this case. Because I don't remember getting anything else that was slam locked in this seed. Because, like, we did Diddy Ballroom, and that had third melon. So it really was just for barrels. Which is crazy. But diving, oh, that's funny it rolled this song for this boss. But diving was not hinted towards any of that because, again, you can get the slams in any order and they don't contribute at all to Key 7 and free Kongs. Oh, well, happy early birthday, Ferial. By 2 hours and 40 minutes. Whoa, I almost... Jeez. Where's Mizu? Oh, whoops. She's here, or at least she was. She was here when we discovered that this was a Mad 'Jack' Seed. Mad 'Jack' Seed Yeah, there she is. See? Oh, nice. It's... Okay. Whoa. Alright, GG. Woo! That was a seed, man. Oh my gosh. Having to figure out the coconut path. That was crazy. Wow. Let's see where the Diddy phase was. Okay. Ah! Okay, so, yeah. The one galleon hint door, I don't know which one it is. Actually, I guess it's the two I did not check, so that could have been useful. Cave CBs is on the path to Final Diddy and Armadillo 2. And then Forest Center and Beanstalk is on the path to Final Diddy and Armadillo 2 and Free Kongs. So that would have been, what was the Tiny Metal? Tiny Metal was... God, what was the Tiny Metal? I don't even remember. Was that... No, that... What was that? That wasn't Peanuts, because Peanuts was Diddy's, thing. Did I write it down? I don't think I did. What it was. No, I didn't even write down what Cave's Tiny Metal was. I can't remember. That's crazy. Yeah, and those were the last two hints that would have been useful. And I would not have been able to, would not have been able to get one of them. Because I didn't have Vines. So let's see where Vines was. Oh, what is it in the spoiler? Is it just Vines? Just Vines. Ah, in Donkey's Thornvine Barn on the ferry, which... Yeah. Yeah. That would depend on where Strong Kong was, logically. Strong Kong was Castle Lanky Metal. Ew. Ew, with how late Lanky is in this seed, you're not getting that. You're absolutely not getting that. Actually, I can just look at the playthrough to see what Cave... I can just... Cave's Tiny Metal. What was it again? It was... Oh! Cave's Tiny Metal was Peanuts. Okay. So yeah, that would have told me that... immediately that the slams are to Armadillo 2, then, if I had found that hint. Oh, right, the cabin, the Diddy cabin was, Chimpy Charge. That's right. They were both red potions. That's why I got all confused. Right. Okay. Well, that was a fun one. A fun one because it was like the last 5% of that seed. I guess not 5%. It was more like, it was like Mukoba said, it was like 65%. That last 65% of the seed was like crazy to figure out. Just because I didn't have... But even if I did have that Diddy phase and Dillo 2 hint, I still needed to parse and recognize that I needed to get bongos to do Donkey's Cabin. And that's the part that's messed up about this seed, because any slam is technically your first slam, diving cannot be hinted towards Dillo 2. Even though you need all 3 slams in this seed to get barrels. And one of them is diving locked because of bongos. That's so messed up. That's so messed up, man. Well, anyway, that was fun. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. Where are we going? Where are we going? Oh! I know who we can raid. We can raid Gun tonight. Thank you all for watching. Should be live tomorrow with some combo again. And maybe we'll do cart tomorrow night. Yeah, no problem, Blaze. Yeah, it's again, this rando is like probably one of like the hints are really strong because they kind of have to be, and like this is an example of why they're designed the way they are because of how crazy the logic gets in this rando. When they're specifically choosing not to make tag anywhere logical, because if you make tag anywhere logical, a lot of stuff just like you just get a lot more either ors with that, and that just means you don't get like any paths and whatnot. Yeah. Anyway, see you all tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye.